There you go. Howdy, friends. There you go. Sound is on. I am on. I'm live. It's been a couple days and a very special day for me today. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you, everyone. Fantastic to see you. Just give me a second here. This is great. This is great. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for sharing this celebration. Well, first things first, Today is a special stream, my friends. Welcome. Happens once a day, once a year. And this is a birthday, my birthday. So this is a birthday celebration stream. There's no message today. I'd like to celebrate this day, just converse with you and try to give back as much as I can. I've been celebrating all day, since 10 a.m. First, there was the Breakfast Club celebration. I showed up with Natasha and Michael, and there were about 30 people waiting for me there. We sat there for 3 hours and just fantastic time. Then was my family. All day they were calling me. I was on the video talk on Zooms and so forth. And then at around 6 p.m., we have some family here, Natasha's family, a couple people, and my closest friends. And I invited everyone to go to a restaurant, and we just got done about an hour ago. And this is my next celebration with you, with the most exciting and most fantastic community. So before actually conversing with you, I'd like to. It's not a message, but this is something I'd like to tell you about myself, to share, and I think this is important for me. I think this would give you a better understanding of me and my life. So just spare 10 minutes. I would like to reflect of this past year. Basically, welcome to my life. Howdy, everyone. My name is Konstantin. I think you all know. Welcome to Inside Russia, where I give you important news updates, what really explain what happens at any given time in Russia. What you will not find on the streams is BS, propaganda, and lies, and you will not find it today or ever. What you will find is usually truth, common sense, and logic. But today you will mostly find emotions and the story of my year, because this is a special stream. I turned 47 years old today. I find it a very good period of my life. I have lots of experience already under my belt. I have opinions on many things. I have achieved things that I'm proud of. At the same time, I still have energy to achieve more things. I still have good health to not being able to take care of it all the time, like to go to hospital. So I'm feeling fine most of the time. So I think 47 is a wonderful age. I think that I don't want to speak of 47. I don't want to speak of my age or whatever. I want to speak of this past year of my life. Hands down, this has been most turbulent, life-changing, and important year of my life. And I started here in Tashkent. I actually celebrated in Tashkent on last year, 28th of April. There were just 3 people, because I had been in Tashkent for a month, and if you follow my streams for a long time, you might still remember how I spent a month in this place and how I did live streams every day. So anyway, I was celebrated with 2 people. my closest friends. One came over for business, another one is a local resident. And so I celebrated, and I immediately the next day I flew back. I came back to Russia. Spent a few days in Moscow, and I found it absolutely marvelous city, the best ever, the cleanest, the nicest, the updated, the upgraded. I remember I was driving around Moscow in my car, and May holidays, people usually get out of Moscow, and it was so peaceful. It was so quiet. It was so nice. Uh, the weather was beautiful, around 72 degrees Fahrenheit, 20 Celsius. You know, fresh paint everywhere, new roads, perfect roads, things like that. And letters Z everywhere. And I figured that was the best and the highest Moscow ever reached, because from that moment on, things would go downward, downgrade. The budgets would be getting cut. They would clean Moscow less and less and so forth. So last May it was at its peak. But anyway, so I went to Rostov, and after spending a few days in Moscow, I went to Rostov and then spent entire summer there. And you know what? It was one hell of a summer. Uh, I was growing absolutely mad. Day by day, I grew angrier and angrier. Day by day, I was changing as a person. I was becoming more and more an activist. This is when something was born inside me last year, last spring, after Russia attacked Ukraine, and right after it attacked. And last spring and last summer was developing. I was becoming an activist. And something I hadn't done in my life. Summer was fairly quiet in terms of we just spent it in Rostov-on-Don. This is where my second home was. But in terms of news and in terms of things changing in Russia, oh my gosh, that was a year, summer to remember. My friends, it was. Anyway, if you follow my streams, you basically can find everything there. You did find everything there. We spent summer, and lots of people were telling me, leave Russia now. You're not safe. But you know what? I understood I wasn't safe already at that time, but I didn't want to leave Russia because why? Why would I have to leave Russia? To keep myself from danger? You know what? My opinion was this. I'm standing tall, I speak up, I tell it what it is, I tell the truth, and I don't care. They can't touch me because they have nothing on me. I'm just telling the truth. I don't lie. And things that were happening in Ukraine were absolutely atrocious. I remember a few days I was so down I couldn't even. I didn't want to get out of bed. Really, that's when the bad bombings happened and the Bucha happened and all these things happened. We went back to Moscow in late August, by September 1st, because our kids went to school in Moscow, so we were there. And then September was fairly quiet, and then the mobilization started. I felt I was in danger, real danger. Two things. First, they simply could knock on my door and mobilize me, and they would have given me orders to take a gun and go and kill as many Ukrainians as I can. That's why they mobilize people, with one simple reason. They say to protect your motherland. But what is the protection of motherland that happens in another country? That's plain and simple, to keep that land occupied and to kill as many locals as possible. Okay, I this possibility of doing that, being sent there to kill people, just made me absolutely sick. And I also understood that now in September, in late September, they could have done anything with me with no criminal charges or investigation and so forth. If they wanted to targeted me, I'd be a very easy target. So I left. And that was life-changing decision. You know, over the last year, I did about 370 streams, and let me tell you, um, I spoke many times of what I went through. I'm not gonna repeat it here. It's just to let you know, my life completely changed on September 27th. I escaped Russia. I felt like it was not in my favor to stay in Russia any longer, and I felt like I stayed until the very last moment I could. Okay, I did my dues. I paid my dues to the country. I paid my debt. I did everything I could. So I went to Uzbekistan. The whole process of leaving was very disturbing. I made a video. I filmed almost every single step as I was leaving. I edited it a long time ago and it's ready to be uploaded. I still cannot upload it because it's too emotional, you know. I will one day though. I came to Tashkent on the 27th, and I wasn't actually in a pretty good position because I had a place waiting for me here. A friend of mine, the one who I dined with and celebrated my New Year, he actually helped me out a great deal. He always let me stay in his apartment, and that's where I just made it there. And I said, well, you know what, I made it. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I'm just sitting here. I'm trying to catch a breath, and that's what I was trying to do for the next few days. Things that I went through was quite similar as it turned out to be for many Russians, many hundreds of thousands of Russians, and including the ones that were in Tashkent. You know, gosh. I still remember this is how it felt like. All of a sudden, it felt like, first of all, it took me 36 hours to leave. From sitting here, knowing like, oh, I still have time, anyway, they're just not thinking of leaving. You have 36 hours and you have to leave in 36 hours. And then it's just crazy rat race is happening at that time. Happens at that time. And then you finally get out, and then you realize that the bridges are burned, that the friends are left behind, some of your family is left behind, your job is non-existent, it's left behind, everything is left behind and not to come back. And you feel lost and scared and uncertain, and this is how I felt. I felt I didn't know what I was gonna do with my life anymore. I didn't know that whether I could provide for my family anymore. I didn't know what would happen to my assets, that I worked so hard for. I didn't know anything, and it felt terrible. I do not wish anyone to go through that stuff, that process, that feeling. And then I realized very quickly that I was not alone, far from alone. I saw thousands and thousands of Russian men, young Russian men, subjects of mobilization, wandering around the streets of the city of Tashkent. I saw them. It's not really difficult to tell who was a. It was not difficult to say as somebody was trying to call me to say happy birthday. I'll have to call back tomorrow because it's past midnight here. Anyway, it was not difficult to say who was running away from Russia. You had to look into the eyes of a person and you would know right away. People were crushed, people were lost, people were unsure, and they just didn't know what to do. A lot of them still don't know what to do, but we are feeling much more confident. And this is why I started creating this online community of Russians. I simply needed support and I wanted to provide support. The thing is, my first initial thought was I went to a bank and there was a group of Russian, let's say, young adults in their 20s standing there and they simply had no clue what to do. They had cash in their hands. They didn't know how to open a bank account, and there are some rules and regulations in Uzbekistan, and they were just standing there. And then I just came right to them and I said, "Fellas, do you need any help?" In Russian, and they asked me questions. I answered them. Well, at least I answered. They couldn't open a bank account for a few days because there was a regulation. You had to be present in Uzbekistan for 15 days until you open an account and stuff like that. Anyway, and then this is when it hit me. I said, "Well, I know a thing or two about Uzbekistan. I lived here, did business here, in the past, so I can share and I can help people." So that was my initial thought for creating the community to like a support group. And then I started reaching out to people saying, "Hey, please join me." Couple days, no one really, I went to a big groups on Telegram groups, and I started. It's not advertising; it's like doing an outreach. No one, no one came back. I was alone. I was writing things like, "Hey, would you like to come and join me for breakfast? I can answer questions about Uzbekistan for you." Uh, I'm telling it in details because it's very important for me. I'd like to share that. That's a reflection of last year. Then I figured, hey, this is not working, so I decided to invite everyone just for a free breakfast. I figured the breakfast is like from $5 to $10. That's okay. Person needs breakfast, I can provide. And then I was trying to I was reaching out to people for I'd say about 10 to 14 days, couple weeks, and then the first person showed up, and the next day no one showed up, and the next day another person showed up, and then there two people showed up, and then I remember I think it was October 10th. It was a wonderful day, wonderful, and 9 people showed up, and we sat in a circle. And we didn't order breakfast because we weren't there for breakfast, really. I wasn't there for breakfast. Breakfast Club is just a name. We're not there to eat breakfast. Gosh, we just drink tea, sometimes coffee. Some people eat breakfast, some don't. But it's not about breakfast, really. So I remember we sat and we looked at each other and we were just happy to be there. And everyone started talking, everyone started spitting out their story. I remember the feeling. I was sitting and I was feeling like at first I wanted to help people who I have some knowledge about Uzbekistan. But at that moment, I still remember the people showed up. Like a few of them moved on, and quite a few out of those 9, I think 6, they still come every day for breakfast. So I was looking at them, I was listening to them. I was just happy to be among the like-minded people. I was happy to understand that what I was going through, this hellish tornado inside of me, I was not alone. They were going through the same thing. And at that point, I realized that breakfast club, this gathering, could give me back as much as I wanted to give people back, like to give people in terms of support and help. And the rest is pretty much history. I keep on doing streams every day, and I keep on showing up at the breakfast club every single day. No exceptions. The only time I don't show up when I'm sick, I'm away from Uzbekistan. Doesn't happen often these days. Or I simply can't do to a certain reason. On other days, I show up. And every single morning, I do a few posts in different groups in Telegrams. People know me already, and I invite everyone for free breakfast. And on most occasions, I people pay for themselves. They show up and they say, "Well, we don't want you to pay for us." But quite a few people, they like, you offer the free breakfast, and and I buy them free breakfast. So this, what happened here, started happening here in Tashkent. It has saved me tremendously from depression and from feeling of being useless and being done with your life, because that's a terrible feeling. I did feel it for quite some time. Another thing that helped me is you, this community, this your support, a daily support. When I turned on live stream chat, it's like magic happens. I see that it's not just me in front of a camera, but it's thousands of people watching me. Right now, it's almost 1,600 people. 1,600 people. It's a small stadium, okay? And once I turn on the live stream chat, I get feedback. I get real people writing me things, saying hello, requesting for prayers. Well, the usual suspects. Mods are there every single time. They show up, mommy and Lorna and everyone, to watch my back. It's incredible. So there's two things. They really have changed my life. I have kept on with YouTube daily streaming, doing daily streaming, and I started growing online community. About New Year, I was just reaching out to Russians, but then something happened, and I felt, you know what, I gotta bring in Ukrainians because I want to create a place where people sit at the same table, look at each other eyes, share their stories, and break bread, drink beer, have breakfast, eat, together, and that's what I've been trying ever since. We have a few Ukrainian families. They come with us. They come to us. We don't. You see, we don't divide us into Russians or Ukrainians or other nationals, Uzbeks. We're just one group, one community, and we've grown quite a bit. 400 people now. I started just by myself, alone. 400 people now. 360 in the group, in the Telegram channel, and about 40 unregistered, but some of them show up. This is incredible. This group, I was sitting this morning, and as usual, I outreached to people saying, "Hey, I invite everyone like for breakfast, but this time it's a special breakfast. It's my birthday. I'm gonna have a couple cakes. Please come have cakes. Let's do a celebration." And it was just a regular thing. I thought it would be a regular breakfast, but then when I showed up around 10, there were around 30 people waiting, and they were waiting for me. And they started singing happy birthday, and they were giving me presents. Basically, they gathered just to honor me, this morning, and it was so touching. And I was sitting there, and I was having, you know, tea and cakes, and I actually ordered breakfast, porridge. I was thinking, and one thing really did strike me. I figured this, I am much happier now than I have ever been because I have these two incredible things. Well, a few incredible things. I have online community, which is you. You're watching me right now. Thank you so much. I have offline community, real people, like-minded people, intellectually pleasing, very smart, very highly intelligent, very cultured, that show up every single morning, who help each other, who are ready to reach with the hand of help to anyone. We have people coming from Russia still once in a while, and like, oh, I just came, I escaped, and then people, oh, I'll find you a place to stay. Oh, we'll help you out with a job, with like, so you can make money. Oh, we'll do this and that, and this is the real support group. What they did to me this morning is incredible. They just showed me so much love and support. And then I have you. I have this online community that this I never had this before. And I am so honored and proud that my family shares my values, shares my views, shares my opinions on things happening. My wife and me were the same. I know so many people, so many families having troubles in relationship, so many families divorced because of, you know, wife supports war and husband doesn't, and it's lots of personal tragedies, but not in my family. And this is I'm so happy about that. And basically I feel like the entire world opened up for me. And this is not a tragedy anymore of me leaving Russia for good, but this is a blessing. Folks, I wanted to share it with you because I think that's important so you understand who I am, where I'm standing right now. I will definitely continue streaming. The last 2 days I couldn't, there are personal matters. I apologize. The good ones. But you, you can count on me in streaming and doing videos and being an activist. I've gotten involved into a few international political, not political, but activist groups, activist support groups, or whatever you name it. This is something I've recently discovered in my life, and I like it very much. I feel that I'm giving so much to people, which is pretty incredible, and that makes me happy. Again, I am feeling much happier than I was before when I was living in Russia. And I would like to thank you a great deal for that because you, usual suspects, people who come back every single day and watch me, give me a chance to deliver my message. You, well, you've kept me sane. You've kept me going. Without you, I'd probably would fall into depression, and I, I don't know. It would have been bad. You keep me afloat. You keep me motivated. You keep me energetic, and you keep me happy. Thank you so very much. That's what I wanted to tell you today. Not a message, but just something to share. Very personal. So I would love to talk to you more. If you have any questions, personal questions, I usually reserve that for sponsors and patrons stream, which will be tomorrow, by the way, as usual. We're going, me, Michael, and Natasha in the Breakfast Club. We're going to the second breakfast outside Tashkent in the mountains. We're gonna do like a 5 mile hiking trip tomorrow. But I will be back in time for the stream for patrons and sponsors. So please come back, and we'll have a good one. So anyway, I wanted to make the stream for everyone because I don't know, it's my birthday, I guess. So turning on the live stream chat. And boom. Да, давай. Давай. And of course, I have a special stream today and a special guest. I would like to invite, you know, that person very well, all of you. And that is my lovely, beautiful, fantastic, great wife, Natasha.
Hello, everybody. Happy birthday to my lovely,
Thank you.
beautiful
How many times you've said that
husband.
already?
Love you, honey.
Oh, she said that. Must have said it many times already. So, we have the usual suspects. We have. So anyway, you are the witness of how we celebrated. Literally, we're celebrating all day today. Okay, with different people. I'm gonna set you up a microphone, and you tell how you view this day today.
I've listened Kostya sitting.
Thank you, Crusader Damien.
Sitting right here, and I must say that he is definitely much more happy today than previous year, than his birthday.
Yes.
Yeah, in his birthday. So I don't know what's the magic of this place, but I saw today a lot of very warm people, very heart loving people. He created such atmosphere for these months that in Tashkent become more relaxed and more friendly. Or maybe the magic of this club is that only kind and friendly person join this club. So I'm very happy for Konstantin. Today he's so warm, so I don't know how to say, so happy. Can't find enough words. Yeah, we'll share. No problem.
You know, Natasha is so right. People that are friendly. There are two major communities in my life right now. One is you, and thank you. I can't thank you enough, you know. I keep on thanking the mods and you who come and watch me. And the second community is the Breakfast Club. That's people I meet physically. And they're incredibly great because of one simple reason. Other people don't leave Russia. The other people who are not great, who are not friendly, who support war, they stay in Russia, okay? There's a filter. You have to go through that filter to make it here in Tashkent, okay? And this is what I think what happens. But yeah, we just, folks, we had an incredible, it's not even celebration. We had an incredible meeting of friends this morning. Actually, we filmed a lot. Slava Russian Plus just came back from Cambodia. I had a flight, literally. I landed in Tashkent just before the, Breakfast Club. And then other people also, just so incredible. We filmed it. Slava filmed a lot, and I'm gonna make a video, but I'm sorry, I'm so late behind on everything. It's simply not much time. But I promise I will make video of this thing and I will upload it for sponsors and patrons. It is insane, okay? So much happiness there, so much love. I got presents, by the way. I wanted to show you. One of the presents, have you noticed something right here? It says Boss. That's a company called Hugo Boss. This is my favorite clothing brand, by the way, and people in the Breakfast Club, they also noticed. So they got me this. Gift certificate. Uh, so I'm gonna have myself a few, couple more T-shirts or golf shorts, you know. And I started playing tennis. I finally started doing sports, so they got me a tennis racket. Yes, perfect. Michael loves it too. They got me some cash, you know, but I ended up paying for the cakes and stuff like that. But this things are so touching,
Candies,
you know.
chocolate.
Candies,
Some-
chocolates, you know,
that-
something, you know,
some
stuff like.
sweets, yeah.
But this is so touching. This is like, folks, this is unbelievable. Imagine how it makes me feel. I feel happiest in my life, probably. I feel so happy that my wife is sitting right next to me and she shares my views, my opinions. She shares my values. This is probably the most happiest thing because without Natasha, I would have died. There's no question about that, Natasha. Thank you, honey.
Please don't be alive. Stay alive.
You know what? When I say something and like, what are we gonna do? And then she says, you know, we'll do what we've got to, and I'll follow you, and we'll take the kids and go. I don't know if you have a wife like that, or just you're lucky. You're the luckiest person in the world, you know. Can't really explain it with words. I have tons of emotions and feelings about that, but anyway, Natasha, thank you. I love you.
Thank you. I love you too.
Would you like some tea?
Yeah, of
Hey,
course.
I am the best dad ever, and you're the best mom ever. Okay?
I hope.
Yes. Look, folks, I see so many messages and so many super chats. Thank you so much for your support. I might fall behind a little bit, but I'd like to address those. At least some. Please forgive me for if I Cindy, love Bonnie. Nice to see you, Natasha. Thank you so much. Happy birthday. Thank you.
Nice to see you.
Joseph Nadu, thank you so very much for your support. I appreciate it. So many messages. I don't even know if I can read them all. Happy birthday, says Eileen. Thank you.
Holidays.
Thank you so much.
A lot of balloons.
Constantine, happy birthday from Kurt Balls. And basically everyone is saying happy birthday. And some just, most don't say in caps, but thank you. You know what I'm going to do? I promise I'm going to, tomorrow, after we come back from the mountains, trip to the mountains, I'm going to read all your messages that, you know, I'll rewatch my stream, and this is my, like, my appreciation, my respect to you. Professor K. Loudmouth Rudy. I'm not a professor. Thank you so very much, you know. I'm a student of life. That's who I am. Thomas Elliott, thank you so much. Have many happy returns. I will do my best. Thank you. Jeffrey Cornish again. Thank you. Have a birthday cake on me. I've already had one this morning. I really appreciate it. We had two. Please watch the video. You know, you'll see that. No Death Storm. All good wishes to you, family, and your motherland. Thank you. Thank you so much. Jim Flag, birthday present for you. Thank you so much. We have so many birthday presents. Marcus Hordy, Uh, Jordy, happy birthday, dear Constantine. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you from Switzerland, right? RW, thank you so very much. Great to see you. Second try. Happy birthday, Constantine. Nice to see Natasha for a change. Hi, Natasha. Thank you for sharing your husband. RW, you know what? I promise we'll pay you a visit one day. Thank you so very much for everything you've done. Deborah Casey, howdy, howdy. Happy birthday. Wishing you much more peaceful birthday next year. Thank you. I really would like that. Teresa McCartney, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Very much appreciation. Very much appreciated. Amir, happy birthday. Love seeing the
Happy
love between you and
Constantine
Natasha.
Fest.
Constantine Fest.
Constantine Fest.
Oh,
Great joke.
have a great mountain trip. Michael is excited. Oh, you should see him. He's again. I'll be filming. I don't know when I'm gonna edit. Probably need an editor to edit for me. Anonymous, thank you so much. Happiest of birthday, Constantine. Your wife is beautiful. Thank you so much. You just got yourself a very good friend.
Thank you.
Oh my dear, she is so beautiful. I'm in love with you. Так. John Clark, thank you so much. Happy birthday. Thank you for the wish. Thank you so much. Amy Razy, Mr. K, happy birthday. Wish you happy to your happy birthday, dear Constantine. Happy birthday to you. Oh, it's a singing. Today is okay,
Happy
Amy. I
birthday
remember.
to you.
Today is Amy's birthday as well. So
Oh.
let's. Would you like to sing together?
Yeah, of course.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Amy. Happy birthday to you.
Pew,
Hooray.
pew, pew, pew.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful birthday on this wonderful day. 28th of April is pretty cool day, you know. Happy birthday, many happy returns of the day. RW, thank you again. I see another super chat of $2. Thank you. Jenny Farnsworth, thank you so very much. Dave Strains, happy birthday. Thank you. Rocket Ronnie, thank you. Beautiful stream. Thank you so much. Rachel Burkett, many happy returns and giving. Thank you so much. Wayne, I appreciate the support. Thank you. No message, but that's a pretty powerful message. Joe's Rames, oh, fantastic to see your face because I only see the letters usually, but great. Happy birthday to you, Constantine. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. And fantastic to see you as a usual suspect, you know. EMS paramedic Liz, great to see you. I hope you're feeling better. We pray for you every single day. That's important to me, you know. I wish you and Natasha all the very best. My love to you, Liz. Thank you, Liz. Again, you are in our prayers, in our minds, in our hearts every single day. Jake Allen from Australia, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, my friend. Scott Nesbitt saying happy birthday inside Russia, thanks. Scott is the member of sponsorship program for 9 months now. KG1, thank you. Jenny, thank you. Janice Burgess, thank you so much. Steve Morris, also thank you. Julie W, fantastic to see you. Happy birthday. So great to see you both. I'm loving the stream and enjoying watching two wonderful people smiling and in love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Janice again, thank you. Truffles 1111. Thank you very much. Your faith and gratitude are so refreshing. May your blessings multiply. May God always hold you close. Thank you so much. I'm going to pray. There's going to be a special prayer, unusual one. Brian Woods, great to see you. Konstantin, have a special guy. Thank you. That's all. I keep on saying thank you, thank you, thank you, you know. But I am very thankful for the words. They're priceless. Money is, helps. That's what we basically live on these days. But the words are absolutely priceless. Knowing that you are there behind my camera and you're, listening to me, and then you're sending love to me and good wishes. That's absolutely priceless. So thank you, Brian. Seeing love between and among you immediate family is inspiring, and you have two other healthy families that you engage daily basis. Happy birthday. You're absolutely right. I have three families. I have Natasha and the family, my blood family. I have you, my family, and I have Breakfast Club, and they've become my family too. Suzanne DeCirbo, thank you so much. 2 cakes, that's exactly what we had. Large ones too. You will see in the video a little bit later. Jeffrey S., Mr. Dating Advice. Happy birthday, Kostya. My client from my dating advice group would like to know how you landed that Prussian Russian fox sitting next to you. I love it. Prussian Russian fox.
Russian, what does
Прусская. Пруссия, немецкая. Russian. That's who you are. I've never. Wow, Russian. That's a long story. Jeffrey, come back tomorrow, and both of us will be in the stream. We'll tell you the story. Okay, so it's a long story, but a very interesting one, nevertheless. Army Hill, thank you so much. Happy birthday, Konstantin. Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you. And Ecoplasma, happy birthday. Don't hurt yourself when playing tennis. Like I said, I'm 47. I have plenty of experience of hurting myself before. And then what I do, I take extra cautious approach. I start playing little by little. I got special equipment, special tennis shoes. I don't play on hard court and things like that. So I take it step by step. I'm learning from Russian government. They never do revolution. They always do evolution. They work by stepping stones, and they're freaking amazing at that, unfortunately. So I'm also trying to do stepping stones. Thank you. Snuggle Bunny, happy birthday. Eric and Olga in Maryland. Thank you so much, Eric and Olga. Olga is a fantastic name, by the way. One of our daughters, his name is Olga.
Тихо. Дыши спокойно.
Russian bunny. Oh, fox. Russian. Whew. Whew. Thank you, friends. Tor, Arnie, Vic, Hagen, thank you so much. You guys rock. You rock. You rock and you rock, okay?
I'm rock. I'm almost sleepy.
Almost fell asleep.
That's how I'm rock.
Steve Morris, thank you so much.
I'm almost asleep not because of you, but because of time.
Yeah, it's 1 o'clock here. Stout Shaco, if you remember me from a few days ago, but thanks for your prayers. It seems like negotiations are going well and Matthias will be returning soon. Yeah, your friend is being held up in African country. I remember, of course. That's like the horrific thing, you know. So I hope that he comes back and he's everything negotiations do well and result in him coming back unharmed. Ken BF65, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Some of them, some of the live chats, the live super chats I can't even see because they just go too fast. Karen from Maine. Karen, great to see you. Thank you so. You are in my heart all the time. Pray for you every single day. Thank you for your generous support and thanks for being with us for such a long time. Karen is from Maine. She's a Mainer. Last year you sang happy birthday to me and we all laughed. We didn't know what a difficult year it would be. Ah, my gosh. It was devastating in September, in October, in November. It was really bad in December, and it started getting a little better, bit by bit, you know. But now, I'm looking back and I'm saying I'm happier than I was. We discussed it with Natasha, by the way. And thank you for your support, honey. You know, I cannot tell you everything right now because there are still plans in the work and we're doing some actions. But I promise that one day, folks, one day I'll tell you everything that we went through and Natasha, how she helped me, and you're gonna be absolutely amazed. I mean, that's. Thank you, honey. Without you, I wouldn't have pulled it through.
We're a team.
You
and
Russian.
me and you. Yeah.
Russian. That's gonna stick with you, man.
I'm Prussian, you're Russian.
No, you're Prussian
That's
Russian. I am Russian Prussian. You've been so strong for so many people. I'm proud to know you. Thank you. It's priceless, you know, to hear from you. I send love this year to you, Natasha, and all our families. I'm singing to you. Natasha, Karen sent me. She said that last year. She said that I had my birthday and I sang her birthday song, and she sent me $100, just like right now. And she said that's my present that I got, like $100, but I'm sending it to you. And it was.
you
Remember
told
that?
me. Yeah.
Yeah. Remember what we did to the money?
No, I don't remember.
You don't remember that?
Yeah.
I doubled the money and we sent them to the orphanage, not orphanage, but this. I am without mommy.
The charity.
The charity fund,
foundation.
yeah, for the orphans.
Yeah.
That's what we did. So,
Yeah.
Karen, thank you again. We didn't keep that money. I doubled it and we sent it to. Actually, ended up. I don't remember. It was. Anyway, it doesn't matter. That was quite considerable amount.
Yeah.
Так. Alexander Kutuzov. Thank you so much. He's just given sponsorship to 5 people. I really appreciate it. And Carol Leclerc, thank you so very much. Look how many people are sending emojis. I'm gonna send some.
Как сказать лента? Вот это вот.
Comments. Oh, no.
Nice to see
Cyan.
these comments.
Happy birthday, Mr. K. Love seeing you so happy. Wishing you and your family all the best. Thank you for being you. Thank you so much, and trust me, I will continue on being me. Marcus, happy birthday to you, Constantine. Thank you so much for interesting daily messages. Marcus, thank you, and you can count on me keep on doing them. Liz Dumbrell, I feel privileged to know that and to care about you all. Liz, the privilege is mine. Thank you so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alexander Kutuzov, again, thank you for happy birthday wishes. To photography, I wish you and your family a very good birthday. Hope on a better year for you and a lot of our other people. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you.
Thank you, stream.
Thank you, stream, yeah. Так, let me read some questions in caps. Terry Carter, for what's it worth, my mom's family came from Germany or 100 years ago. That's good to know. I like Germany. I like Germans. Russian.
I quoted German.
Well, you know, once you have German blood in you, you're like German, you know. And she's German, by the way. She's so she's so smart. Okay, she's so she likes everything in order. She likes Ordnung. What else? Discipline.
It's
okay.
To be German. Ordnung, discipline,
Yeah,
smart and beautiful.
Smart, beautiful, you know, blonde, and she doesn't break the law. She like cares about the law so much, you know. She goes by the rules. That's it. So if Germans out here in the stream, please raise your hand, so to speak. You know.
That's me.
Loudmouth Rudy. Hey, you changed your name. That's Rudy Kaisley. Thank you so much. Jason Carney, wow, you are back with a bang. Or actually not back, you never left. But you come with a bang. Thank you so much for your huge support. Thank you. We both appreciate it. Natasha, I told you so many times about Jason. He comes every stream and he supports a huge deal, like $100 every single stream. And every time, well, I shared it with you, and every time I say thank you from the bottom of my heart and thank you from both of us and Natasha. And then you have a chance to say thank you now.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. It's very important for us.
Yes.
Really.
Thank you. Frank Müller is German. Well, we know that, Frank. We communicate in Messenger. Frank is, I think, the only member of the Breakfast Club, online member of the Breakfast Club. I think he's on the inside, so to speak. Кошкин дом, спасибо большое. Thank you so much. Lorna is our queen. Yes, we have two queens, Lorna and Mommy. Thomas Andreas, wishing all the best to each of you who is a part of the stream. Stay strong and happy birthday, Kay. Natasha, I think if we have been able to stay strong so far, we will go through anything, because this what happened to us is. Would you like some more tea? Unfortunately, it's not German tea. It's English. English breakfast. I don't know. Maybe you like Prussian tea. You're a Prussian Russian after all. You see, that's the German, and inside Natasha starts speaking. She calms me down, like, calm down, everything's good. Okay. Phew. Nathan Spranger, happy birthday and thank you for nearly daily message. We have loved getting to know, even if it's because these times are so difficult. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. It's my honor and pleasure to get to know you, folks, you know. Germans drink beer, not tea. Hi, Dirk. Well, Natasha, no. She doesn't drink. Doesn't drink beer. She doesn't drink. Well, she drinks tea. Actually, I usually buy tea in Germany. East. Well, there you
East
go.
Frisian.
Frisian.
Что это?
I don't know.
Окей.
But that must be a land in Germany. Frisia or something like that. Hang on. I'll see.
Baileys. Sometimes Baileys, sometimes wine.
Checking how much juice left.
Buffering.
No, not buffer. It's all back. All back. That's a very difficult name for pronounce. Iphigenia Platanopopoulou. You're definitely from Greece. Thank you so much for wishes. Baileys. Pamela J is asking if you drink Baileys. Yes. The only drink is sometimes wine and sometimes Baileys, but that's once in a blue moon. Well, it is. Very rarely. It means very rarely.
Yeah, yeah. I like this.
Today, Natasha, you had a glass of red wine.
That's why I'm almost asleep.
Okay, Jeffrey S is correcting me. Friesland is in both Germany and the Netherlands. Thank you so much. No, Konstantin pulled the plug. I did not pull the plug. Not today. Keep chat civil. It's a birthday stream. Okay.
Only positive posts today, says Lorna.
My German grandmother always drank Krauter tea. Okay. Never heard of it, but Sam K, not Prussian, but Prussian. Prussia. It's a land of Germany. Prussia. Inside Prussian. Love it. Russian fox. Natasha, I love it. This is great. What a day. You know, this is the perfect ending of the day. Thank you so much for coming. And I'm not pulling the plug, but just I'm thankful. Thank you. Thomas Andreas again. Natasha, question for you. What is one thing you would like to change about Konstantin? Well, that's a good one. Talking about personality, not looks, because obviously Konstantin very handsome man. Well, Thank you. Thank you so much. What would you like to change about me?
Nothing.
No.
Nothing.
No, this must be something.
We already 12 years to go together, and everything I wanted to change I already done. Now he's perfect.
You engineered me.
Yeah.
This is so funny. Okay,
I
so
need it
it's all
for my
done.
future.
It's all done. It's all done.
done.
It's all been changed. You seen the product of the changes.
It's 12 years enough.
О, так. Andrew Loxley, happy birthday to very special man. Thank you. Thank you for creating our community. We all love you, and I think I speak for everyone when I say we would do anything for you and your family. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. That means so much to me, you know.
Thank you. This talent was hidden to create a communities. One online, another one offline. I've never thought Konstantin can do such a wonderful work. What's a great talent?
I created a company once, a large company, and we worked here in Tashkent, Uzbekistan for 2 years. But it's not the same as a
No,
community.
no, absolutely. This is something special.
Something special. You know what? I think that God has helped me, definitely. Joe's Rames, hopefully enough for a decent bottle of wine. Thank you so very much
Thank you.
for you. Perhaps we should buy Prussian wine.
It's some specific one woman milk, some specific name of German wine.
I'm not. You're.
You
involved.
should know about it. There is a picture and a woman on a... Okay, forget it.
Say it in Russian.
Ну, есть вино такое, но называется смешно, ну, такое даже
Да.
интересное название «Молоко одной женщины» или что-то такое. Помнишь название? Нет? Я
I'm not
погуглю
really.
щас.
I'm not
Я
really good
погуглю.
about Prussian, you know.
Окей.
So Natasha is saying there's a good French German wine, and it says something like one woman's milk or something like that, you know.
I
Like
can't remember the name.
Natasha, where in Germany are your ancestors from? Kaliningrad? No, not Kaliningrad.
Ancestors. Родственники?
Ну, оттуда из Германии.
Предки?
Предки, да.
Предки. From Germany.
From Germany.
My grandma was born here in Russia in German village. They all German village in Caucasus.
Volga. No.
In Volga.
Volga Germans.
Да, Volga Germans. They were moved to Russia in the times of Ekaterina the Great, the Second.
I wouldn't say she was the great, you know.
Yeah.
Can't say the great about any Russian Tsar anymore.
Yeah. So my grandma don't speak Russian till 18, till the World War II starts, and after that time, Stalin moved all German to Kazakhstan, to Ural, to Siberia. So my relatives were moved to Ural. My grandma works in как трудовой лагерь.
Concentration, the work labor camp. Labor camp.
Labor camp. Yeah, she with her sister, with her brother, and my mother, she has status like the kids of repressed men, woman. So My mother wants all or has all the papers to become a German citizen. Yeah, how to say it?
To
Получить
say,
Ну, у нее есть документы, что
yeah,
она, да?
yeah, that's you said it right.
Okay. So, my grandma met a Russian guy. So, my mother half German. She also met a Russian guy, and I'm a quarter German.
But
That's
before
my
they
story.
met only Germans, right?
Lieb Frau Milch. Lieb Frau
Milch.
Milch. What does it mean, Lieb Frau Milch?
It means
Молоко
Liebfrau Milk.
любимой женщины.
Liebfrau Milk.
Lieb Frau Milch, yeah. That's the German wine I know.
And then there's another one, Blue Nun wine.
Blue Nun one.
Голубая монахиня.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
I like it. Sounds very mysterious.
Jeffrey S. Kostya, God made man in his image and his wife molded him to her liking. You know what, my friend? You growing with your dating advice in my eyes, like up to the sky. Yeah. So remember what I was telling? Jeffrey is a great, absolutely fantastic guy, but don't take his dating. Well, start taking his dating advice now. You know? So somehow, someday soon, you will both be known as simply Russian Americans via Maine. Thank you.
Awesome. Not Russian, but Russian.
Russian Americans via
Americans.
Maine.
Okay.
I like that. I'll
Yeah.
take that anytime.
Okay.
Joe James, I believe my last name is English. There's a prestigious Oxford scholarship with my last name in it. Rhodes used to be an African country named Rhodesia. Yeah, I remember that. Lots of diamonds there. The ancestors lived east of Saratov then. Восточнее Saratov, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Right.
you're absolutely right. East of
Как это?
Saratov. There's a German village. It's on record.
Rosenthal. There is no place with this name right now in Russia.
Okay.
They Rosenthal, something like
The
this.
village was named Rosenthal. Rosenthal.
Нет,
Something.
not Tail. Rosenthal.
No, in German. How does it sound in German?
Okay, I'll
Rosenthal.
Yeah.
PLJ, thank you. Blessings from Arizona. Happy to see. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. Ian Amir says that Natasha, you rock. And I think, Amir, that you're absolutely right. She does. She does all the time.
You rock.
No,
I'm
you
just
rock.
your assistant.
No, you rock. You're my inspiration. No, not my assistant. You're my inspiration, honey.
Okay. Так, links and docs. Сейчас я скажу. Розендам. Саратовская область. Yeah. Розендам.
Rosendam. That's where they're from.
Yeah.
Alice Weichel,
100
thank you so much.
kilometers from Saratov. 100 kilometers
Which way?
from.
Doesn't say, right?
ЖД станция Плос.
Plus. It was railroad station
station.
Plus.
Да. Plus and Rosendam, there is no such names now in Russia.
Okay.
They renamed it.
Move to Nevada, USA. I would love to. Nevada, pretty cool place. Been a few times. Las Vegas, of course, but I like desert. I like anything. You know. I find beauty in every landscape. And Natasha, would you like to move to a desert?
I don't know.
See how nice she is. She doesn't say no. She says, "Well, I don't know. It's an interesting idea, but I don't think so." Wow, German engineering at work. With a good woman by his side, a man can do anything. You know what, Theodore? You are so right. This is actually not. This is a serious thing, and I am so. I know, not just I know, but I feel, I understand. I've gone through this. I know so much now how true that what you just wrote is. Because if Natasha wasn't behind me, I don't know where I would have been here. But I know that, even at the times when I'm down, it's difficult. Something, it's like a blow comes, then I know she's behind me. I call her up and she says, "You know what? We'll get through this." And this is worth. I don't know. It's priceless. It's absolutely priceless. She was one of the two reasons I moved out of Russia on the 27th because I wanted to move a little bit later. She was pushing me, pushing all the time. You gotta go now. I said, "No, honey, let's wait a day. Let's." And then there was a letter from Rafaela From, in my telephone, like with a verse. She said, "Well, Konstantin, we haven't spoken for a long time, but I feel like I need to send you this." And there was a verse, and it was the answer to my question that I had to go SAP, and I did. So it was quite an incredible story. But this woman was standing right in the kitchen and just saying, "You gotta go." She was furious, almost screaming.
Yeah,
Yes, tell about that
screaming.
experience.
Yeah, please buy a ticket right now. Please go right now. Don't think about anything. Just fly away.
Just leave.
Just leave, and he did.
I did. I listened to my wife, and that's one of the best decisions I've made. ML Benson, thank you so much for super chat. Thank you. Figured it out. Have a great day, Konstantin. Thank you.
Thank you.
Rick Hurt says, "Remember, we have many Mercedes plants in NA. What's NA? NV, perhaps?
Это не Невада?
NV.
этого.
Nevada is NV.
NV?
Yes. John Clark, thank you. My uncle was Volga Deutsch.
Volga.
He moved to USA right after World War II.
Yeah. You know,
They almost moved. They missed by like probably a couple months.
a sister and a brother of my grandma also moved. They married German in Russia, and they moved in 70s and in 90s. So they lived. They потомки. They sons, daughters lived now in German in Berlin. But my
but
grandma.
you also have someone in the USA.
Yeah. Ryzen. We've got Petri family and Ryzen family. Riser. Sorry, Riser family. Riser family is very, very huge. And we have some relatives in USA also.
So we have relatives in the USA. Riser family. You sure it's not Pfizer?
No.
Not
Schwarzkopf, Mercedes.
It would be nice to be Pfizer family,
Riser is also very, very
good.
Достойный.
Yeah, but I think we can find them if we were in the United States. What do you think?
My uncle already
found
them. They have great meeting about 100 person.
When?
Maybe 10 years ago.
That's it. We're gonna go and we're gonna have Riser Family Breakfast Club.
Riser is my. It's not my straight relatives.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. Okay. I like it. We're all relatives on this family.
Yes.
On this earth. On this planet Earth, we're all relatives. Okay. So, guys,
So, John, thank you for sharing. And we also have some Volga Germans ancestors,
Volga-Deutsch, yeah.
especially me.
My
You
uncle
know.
was Volga Deutsch. So we
So
probably
that's
we
what
are
we're
relatives. Probably. Because they were lived
close community,
close
like close there.
communities there, well, in villages, in close villages, German villages.
Natasha, desert warm.
Yeah, like warm weather. Desert better than snow for me.
John Wakamasu from Los Angeles, thank you so much. Thank you. Mash2VHK. Konstantin, may your birthday be wunderbar. So lovely to see you guys together. Thank you for making this year a little bit easier. Thank you for making this year a little bit easier for me. Well, it's a great deal easier, you know. The Lord makes his face to shine upon you and give you peace. Thank you so much. Danke schön.
Thank you.
Craig Cohen, happy birthday from Long Island, New York. Respect to you. I admire your morals, ethics, faith, and dedication to the stream. Us and the Russians who feel as you. You give so much happiness and health to you both. Craig Cohen. What a fantastic message. Thank you so much, Craig. Thank you for your support, but the words are really priceless. Long Island. I stayed in Long Island. I don't remember, like 30-minute commute from Manhattan. My friends rented an apartment there. I forgot what the name was. Something Bayside. There you go. Bayside. Been there a couple times. John Wakamatsu, thank you so much. Happy birthday. John is a very usual suspect. He's been a sponsor of the channel for I don't know how many months. No, like 100 years, I think.
Thank you.
LM, happy birthday, Konstantin. Hi, Natasha. Lovely to see you. I am late. I had to soothe my grandbaby to sleep. I don't know what you can say to soothe. I thought to put to sleep. Good evening, mods. Yeah, Chat X. Thank you so much. Great to see you. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah. Konstantin, Natasha, absolute legends. You are legends. You are legends. Mods are legends, and you, the usual suspects, are. Thank you.
This community is legend.
Guido D, happy birthday from Germany. And nice to see Natasha at your side. Thank you. Doug. The desert is very beautiful. Agreed.
Desert is warm.
Bob S is asking to buy me coffee for my birthday. Thank you. That'd be nice. You've bought me lots of coffees today already, you know. Thank you.
How do you say happy birthday in Russian?
In Russian, okay, we usually say this. We usually sing this in Russian. That's what we do. We say in Russian, happy birthday to you.
С днем рождения по-русски как мы говорим?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Natasha. Happy birthday to you. I always do that, you know. I'm Russian. I say that. That's therefore it's in Russia, you know. Now you try.
С днем рождения тебя, с днем рождения тебя, с днем рождения, дорогой Константин, с днем рождения тебя.
So, thank you, but are you positive that you're not mistaking Russian for German? You didn't just sing it in German, did you?
No,
No.
no. I don't know how to say
Maybe
it in German.
Prussian?
Prussian.
Maybe Prussian Russian?
I can say only ich liebe dich,
Oh,
my man.
Ich liebe dich.
Ich liebe dich.
Perfect Volga German accent.
Солнышко, нам спать осталось
Yes.
совсем чуть-чуть.
Yes.
Ты рассказывал, что мы завтра в горы идем? Да?
And Larson, thank you so much. Now the stream is 18 plus.
А, да.
So funny. Oh.
Ду-ду-ду-ду-ду-ду-ду-ду-ду. We sing the Crocodile Gena song in Russian, yeah? Y'all
Oh,
look it
Oля,
up.
howdy. I plus Russian is here.
The blue wagon.
You
one.
look it up, the blue wagon one.
Crocodile Gena. Пусть бегут неуклюже.
Да.
Мгм.
Koshkin Dom, is the Crocodile Gena birthday song still popular? Well, Oля just answering that. I always sing happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I never sing the Crocodile song. But it's very popular, yes. What a wonderful stream. Very interesting story about the ancestors of Natasha, Volga Germans. Once again, wish you a happy birthday and happiness in life. Thank you, Yurai.
Thank you.
I will. I'm scheduling showing the next Sunday, I think, but I'll let you know. Screening, not the showing.
Спят усталые игрушки.
Natasha is falling asleep. Так. Lorna, thank you so much. It's really hard for me to learn about the atrocities again. I can't get used to it. I will not get used to it. Let's discuss them on Sunday, you know. Trust me, I will come back, and I will come back with furious anger. I didn't know that Natasha spoke English so well. She is good at everything she does. That's
Yes, I am.
USA GIA Nami. Okay. KG1, you have both overcome many fears, but show the world that all you need is love. Fantastic.
I can say our fears is nothing compares with that fear that Ukrainian goes through, goes through every day. So I don't feel like I'm hero or like I'm something special. No, I feel like I'm living my own life that full of happiness and full of some difficult moments, but it's not terrible or something heroic in this
It's just life.
in this yeah
We
in
try to
our
fare as
decisions
best as
or
we
some
can.
yeah we just try to make what we feel we should do in this situation what and we choose not to stay in this situation in our country. But it's not something very
We have a family from
very
Mariupol,
difficult.
and they've
Yeah.
told us stories like
yeah
we're sitting there and we go with we are nothing. We
Yeah.
haven't done any difficulty, and we haven't endured any hardships compared to them. You know.
We already heard a lot of stories from Kharkov, Mariupol, from
From Odessa.
Одесса, да. Там.
Okay, so there's a
Okay.
great message from Karen from Maine. I'm an old lady, but now you guys are making me want to go find someone young and handsome to kiss.
Yes, go.
Karen, you are
Go.
absolutely awesome, you know.
Karen, go.
Um,
Today
Polaris
we will
purist.
inspire you all to kisses. Yeah, go and kiss your relatives. Go and kiss somebody,
Someone younger and beautiful.
someone younger, or maybe someone older.
Plurist
Constantine.
purist. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. And Jason Carney has just gifted sponsorship to 5 people. Thank you. I appreciate
Thank
it
you.
very, very much. Thank you so much. Natasha, we're gonna wrap it up. We're falling asleep.
Yeah.
Falling asleep. We gotta wake up. It's 1:36 a.m. We're gonna wake up at 6 a.m. So we have like 4.5 hours of sleep. And that's kind of normal for me nowadays. But Natasha, she doesn't go well with lack of sleep. So,
Yeah.
honey, I would like in front of everyone to say that I love you so very much. And meeting you was the most important thing in my life. I love you. Thank you so much for you.
You
for
mean
being.
it or you just say
This is this is the saying that I taught Natasha.
it? Yeah, yeah.
Nice
Thank you.
comeback, and she's very good at coming back.
Never forget important things, but forget some
Not important.
not
things.
important.
That's perfect.
Okay.
This is Prussian logic.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Thank your mom and dad to give you life. Thanks God to give you life. Thanks
Thank
God we
God,
are
so He
together.
connected us.
Yeah, He connected us. We are together for not so long time, but I hope we will.
Oh, it's significant,
Yeah.
It's already
Yeah,
significant.
I hope I enjoy our journey together.
And she calls it the journey, it's perfect.
You calls it a journey. I just repeat.
So she repeats. It's
He
perfect.
always says life is a journey, not a destination. So, as husband, as wife, we are together forever. Our life is a journey. Okay?
It's been a fantastic birthday. Thank you so very much. I've had so much fun, Another birthday that I remember was 2 years ago. I was 45, and my dad was still alive. He passed away a month after my birthday. 1 month and 2 days, and that was an incredible birthday. And this was also an incredible birthday. So thank you so very much for all for coming. Thank you for your words. Thank you for being you, the usual suspects. Thank you, mods, and thanks for all financial support. That's very important to us and much appreciated these days. Well, always much appreciated, but very needed these days, Thank you. And I would like to finish off with prayer. Not the usual prayer, but just a little smaller one. Natasha, what would you like to say? This is my eyes are closing. Anything?
Please, you do it.
Pray?
Okay? Mhm.
Okay. Dear Lord Jesus Christ, thank you so much for giving us this day. Thank you for putting food on our tables. Thank you for giving roofs over our heads. Thank you for surrounding us with people who we love and who love us. Please help our children, keep them safe and healthy, and give us wisdom to keep their the skies above their heads peaceful and grow them. And when they become adults, they will make this world a better place and they will never engage in any wars. Dear Lord, I want to thank you for everything that you have given me. Um, I want to thank you for showing me a new way, making my life make a turn to the better. Thank you for showing me what I am capable of doing. Thank you for showing how I can help other people. Thank you for bringing us all together, online community and offline community and everyone. Uh, Thank you, Father. I would like to ask you to help stop the bloodshed in Ukraine. Please stop the rockets flying, stop the people killing people, stop all these terrible things. Please help every single Ukrainian who has been affected by this terrible tragedy. Answer their prayers, make their wishes come true, and send every one of them an angel, so the angels keep people away from harm's way. Please help my country, Russia. Send the army of your strongest angels to get rid of the demons that have hijacked my country. Uh, Dear Lord, I would like to ask you to help everyone who is in this stream. I would like to thank you for bringing us all together. And I'd like to thank you for people finding friends and finding support through this group. Um, Please make this community stronger and bigger. Make people find in here more and more support and help. Please have everyone's prayer answered when they pray every day, and please make people's wish come true who come here and pray. Thank you for such a great community. Without your help, we would have not been able to do it. Dear Lord, please send safe travels to everyone who's traveling. Please help the hungry, the jobless, the homeless, the sick, the depressed, the addicted, the ones who are struggling with their faith. Surround them with your warmth and shine your heavenly light upon them so they feel good about themselves, they feel confident again, they feel normal, and they will have a shot at a happy life. Thank you so much for, again, bringing us into this community. Thank you for helping me through this community. Thank you for sending me so much support, so many prayers, so many good words. Thank you for bringing me to Tashkent. I know it's been a very strange journey, but at the end, I'm feeling happier than ever here. Thank you for showing me the way of how to come here, how to settle here, and how to look into the future. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dear Lord, there are so many people who reach out to me and every single day and then ask to pray for them. You know their names even better than I do. You know their wishes, you know their needs, and you know their prayers. Please help everyone on the list. Answer everyone's prayer and make everyone's wish come true. We have all children and adults alike on the list, so please help everyone. Thank you very much, dear Lord Jesus Christ. Amen. Thank you so much. Uh, Without you, there'd be no fostering this community. I'm reading Amir's comment. Thank you for fostering this community. Thank you for fostering this community. Lorna, Mommy, and Amir, and Black Cat, and Bob, and Harry, you are truly wonderful. And everyone who comes here and gives a chance to hear me out, to watch me, and you foster this community. So thank you again. Thank you. This stream is, I'm sending my love and appreciation to you. And know that I'm very thankful and I'm very grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you all. I will see you tomorrow in the sponsor and Patreon stream, and I'll see everyone on Sunday with my regular message. And I will make no mistake about it. I will be getting with quite a message on Sunday. So please come back. Natasha, would you like to say anything?
Thank you so much. It was pleasure to be with you, to feel your energy, to read your comments. Thank you so much. Thank you supporting my husband and us.
Thank you. And before I go, I want to ask you the usual to say it along with me. You remember what?
What?
The usual suspects who come, they remember. And I think you do too. Please say it along with me aloud. Carthago delenda est.